Hi, you guys, it's Teresa Collins. It's time to get real. I want to share something that's deeply, deeply personal with me. I've thought about this for well over probably about 5 years. I want you to know that I definitely know that I have an eating disorder. I've had one for many, 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 many years from the time I was a little girl. And I've known that, but I've really struggled to know how to let you know that it's okay. Because anytime I've ever talked about weight or different things, I've always had people, they kind of don't understand, they don't know what to say. So I want to explain it the way I just did on my Instagram, my Facebook. I got inundated with the most positive, wonderful support, and especially people that did not know. So, you guys, I have lost 82 pounds. Now, my life is not any happier. I was just as happy. I was just not as healthy. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know I had a stroke with my last baby. I about died. And one of the things my doctor told me was it was vital that I kept my weight in check. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I want you to know my story, but I also want you not to do the things that I've done. So on my Instagram page, I did it a day ago. So this is actually my personal. I have a business Instagram page and I have a personal one, the Teresa Collins Weber. I'm going to read it to you because then I want to talk about it. I hope that's okay. I didn't want to miss this. I said, get ready for this. It's personal. I said that I was home. I just got home from Spain. I've been teaching and stuff, and I talked about laundry and all that good stuff. It said, I talked about being gone at the airport for 24 hours and feeling kind of gross. You know, like when you get home from a flight and you just feel dirty and you want to shower and all that. And it said, it's been hard being away, 2 weeks of not eating normal. You see, I'm 82 pounds lighter now from my heaviest weight. I had a major health scare about 2 years ago, and I decided the insanity had to stop. Sorry about that. The diets, the liquid diets, and basically given the number on the scale power. It took my doctor to tell me that I had high blood pressure, and not only that, but I had a lot of numbness in my legs and back pain and a bunch of stuff going on. It took my doctor to tell me I had high blood pressure, the stress on my veins, I'd had vein surgery, more numbness, and so much more to even mention that I had to make some big decisions. And so it was very private. I mainly spoke with my children and my husband about it, but my body was basically saying, you're yo-yo dieting. And when I say yo-yo dieting, you guys, I would go from a 5'6" up to, I really don't know because I stopped buying the clothes. At my heaviest weight was like 234, and I've lost 82 pounds. And it has been a long, like I said, this journey was has been over 2 years. And I said this, and this is true. I had to get my health back. I'm a stressed and emotional eater. I eat when I'm happy, stressed, sad, and anxiety over my kids and business are for sure my reality. So true. Sorry. It took my best friend's husband, who shook me to the core a couple years ago. He knows who he is. He mentioned that I was always dieting the unhealthy way. And by the way, when he told me this, I wasn't too happy. I kind of felt like, ooh, I'm like, no, I've got to do this. I've got to do these extreme diets, yo-yo dieting, because I would go on Home Shopping Network or local TV, and the first thing that people felt like they wanted to share with me was my appearance. They judged me on my appearance, whether you look great, you've lost weight, or, oh, you look like you've gained weight. And I'm not kidding. I would hear that. I am an expert at losing weight fast, and I'm ashamed to say I have done stupid things. HCG shots, diet pills, liquid diets, and I've lost the weight. 500 calories a day, but only to gain it back times 2 or 3. I want you to know that I felt compelled to share this video with you today and this post as well. I want you to know that your mind plays tricks on you. I finally listened to my inner gut and realized I had a food addiction and needed help. I was on a personal journey to love myself at any weight and as I am. I decided to make big changes, and I realized that I love myself. Even if I'm not perfect, I can love my body. I can eat to show my body love. I want you to know that living a life of not loving your gorgeousness sucks. Stop it. Seek help. Go to a proper doctor. Do what you need to take care of you. Don't live hiding and feeling less than. I've done this. So this photo of me in Spain is enjoying every meal and not counting or limiting calories. I eat with a mindset of listening to my body. Some days are better than others, which is true. I ate too much bread on my trip in Spain, but enjoyed it and did not beat myself up about it. I've changed. I'm not hiding. I'm working on me. I look at myself and others for their real beauty, and that comes from within. So I hope by sharing this very, 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 very real truth with you that, and sorry I read it, I just didn't want to miss anything out. I want you to know it's time for you to start loving yourself. You do not have to be a certain weight to be enough. You do not need to label your worth by the number on the scale. And some of you may say to me, oh, well, you've lost 82 pounds. You guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. I loved myself 82 plus pounds. I was abusing myself for so many years because of the emotional and physical and sexual abuse that I suffered as a young, very young girl up into my teenage years. And I ate to hide. I don't know if you can relate to that. And I know I'm getting really personal on here, and I will be honest, this is the one and only YouTube video I've made where I thought, can I really post this? Can I really share with you the truth? Because no one wants to be judged, and no one can understand what it's like, but food was a way for me to hide. And if I was heavier, maybe people wouldn't look at me. But then I realized that people do look at you. I one time had some teenage boys moo at me like a cow. I had my daughter, and I'd gained a lot of weight with her. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to have people call you fat, to call you ugly, to call you less than. And I will tell you that I don't look at people and go, oh, she weighs this. She's not beautiful. No. Once you start loving yourself, and this is what I want to share with you, because people have then been coming to me like, well, what diet are you doing? I'm calling it the self-love diet. And it took me into my 40s, you guys, to realize that when you love yourself, you are going to do great things towards yourself. And what I mean by that is, first of all, I went to counseling. I finally went to counseling to help me get over by the way, I'm not over it. It's a lifelong. I've realized that you don't just get over your eating disorders. I wish I could say that I don't. My mind still plays tricks on me, but I eat and I don't beat myself up anymore. When I go to Disneyland, I don't go, oh my gosh, I ate a churro and then I ate this and I ate that. I go, you know what? You can have some of that. But when you love yourself, sometimes you go, I don't know if I need all of that. I need a little of that. And so I've been working on me. And there's some things that I have to do that is considered work in order to keep the weight down. I go up in my weight within, 5 or so pounds. and I'm okay with that. But I want to tell you the key that I've done, because so many of you reached out to me. The first thing is self-love, and you know if you need to go to talk to a professional. I am not a professional. I am only giving you my advice on what I did. So the next thing I'm going to tell you about, so if you need help, please go get it. The second is the moment you start loving yourself, you will treat yourself better. So when my doctor and I were going through all this crazy stuff, and I knew that I needed to make changes, I needed to do what was best for me. And by the way, what's best for you may be completely different than what's best for your mom, your sister, your husband, Teresa Collins, whoever it is. Do not judge your journey against someone else. But I will say, I hope that you will realize the gimmicks and the things, that fast fix, that lose 20 pounds in a week, it's not going to happen. It has taken me a long time to somehow be where I'm at. And once you're there, you're still having to work on your self-love and what you are feeding your body and your mind. So I think that your body, just so you know, naturally, we can't give up food. We have to eat to survive. So think about what you're nourishing your body with. Think about what you're nourishing your mind with. So surround yourself with positivity. So what I do, because a lot of people will want to know, I made a choice. So it was probably about 3+ years ago. I decided that for my body and for my the way I'm built, that I do best when I eat lean protein and vegetables, which I am the biggest. I love vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, okra, the North Carolina in me, and I will eat protein and vegetables first, and then I limit my carbs. Do I still eat carbs? I do. You guys, when I first started this journey, I cut all the carbs out, and that makes for a pretty miserable life, and I'm not suggesting that because you may get a little crabby, but you know what? My favorite thing is, and I'm just going to be honest with you because I'm a food addict, and if I buy ice cream, I'm going to eat it when I'm stressed. So I no longer buy ice cream for the house, and I know you're gonna think, some of you may not understand that. I will buy it if all my family's gonna be here, and then once they're gone, it's gone, because I know me, and that's my food weakness. So get rid of things that are going to tempt you and keep you off from your healthy way of living. So when I have that craving for ice cream, I do it at least 2, maybe 3 times a week. I go to McDonald's. Yes, their vanilla ice cream cone, I think it's 150 calories. I get my fix, and I love it, and I don't think a thing of it. I go to movies at least once or twice a week with my husband. That's our date days. Do I eat the popcorn? Absolutely. But there are so many times when I find that it's head hunger. You guys, head hunger is real. That means you're not really hungry. You are usually thirsty. So this is my tip. Water, water, water. I'm not a big fan of plain water, but this is my bay water. It's called coconut pineapple, and it is my best friend. Drink water. Not only is it great for your skin, hopefully it looks okay, but you know, I'm rocking 50 now. Like, I need to drink the water. I need to keep things healthy. You guys, I'm not going to judge your journey. Hopefully you're not judging my journey. I'm going to be real here, but I made a promise to myself 4 years ago. I'm never going to take another diet pill. I'm never going to do HCG shots again. I'm not going to do these diets. I'm not going to do Jenny Craig. I'm not going to do these things. And I'm so sorry if you feel like in any way I am not judging your journey at all. If you want to do those things, that is completely up to you. But for me, it was a fast, not good solution for a lifelong issue that I had to get in my head and figure out. You guys, part of why I'm sharing this is because when you tell somebody that you're going to do something, did you know you're more than likely going to do it? So I'm committing to you right now that I will never, ever abuse myself that way again. That I will love myself enough to take care of myself because I want to be around. I want to be around for my grandbabies and my husband and my children and my friends and those that I love. Do it for you. but also do it so that you are not hiding anymore, that you're not trying to put on all these clothes and layers, and that when you do go somewhere, it's okay to enjoy it. But use food as a way to fuel your body and enjoy the food, but don't let it make you feel less than. Okay, I love you. I hope this resonated to you. I'm nervous to publish it. I hope that you will be forgiving. I do not mean to offend anybody by my story or my opinions. I'm a people pleaser. I want you to love me. I want you to connect with me. That's who I am. And I just wanted to share my story. 82 freaking pounds. You guys, I'm pretty proud of myself. It has been a lot of work, but it really, in the one time in my life, I can tell you, I am never going to do this to myself anymore. And by the way, I'm the biggest believer. Go into counseling if you need it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with a little therapy. See you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.